Hello everyone and welcome to my channel and welcome to this video. Today I will show you how I painted this beautiful simple flower, and for that I have used Centenaire watercolor paper. This is 100% cotton watercolor paper, 300 GSM cold pressed. Also for the watercolors I have used this white nights, indigo, sepia and burnt sienna. For the brushes I have used Panart number 8 mop round brush, number 8 Raphael round brush, and this Panart number 4 detail brush. Also I have used some colored pencil, gray, almost black, white gouache and some salt, of course, to add a little bit of the texture to our flower. So without further ado, let's get to it. I will start with adding a little bit of the water onto my paper. I'm just gonna spray it with a spray bottle randomly, just to put it on a paper. When I start adding my pigment, it will create nice textures, bleed, and create some softer also edges. Starting off with mixing indigo and sepia and painting in the first petal, and I do want to keep it a little bit random, so you can see I'm using the entire belly of my brush, pressing it onto my paper, and then also using a tip of my brush, adding a little bit more of the pigment and helping it bleed and just blend, create beautiful floral textures. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of the burnt sienna. I do love the mix of those colors, some dark gray and burnt sienna. Very nice color combination, if you ask me. So you can see that I did leave a central part white. I do want to preserve that white at the center, so just splattering first some clean water and then some dark gray on top of my flower, just to make it a little bit more loose. And I'm gonna paint in the stem again using that same dark gray, and you can see where the water is sitting on my paper, how pigment's bleeding and creating beautiful textures. So next to that flower I want to add a couple of smaller flowers, one branch with those smaller flowers. So also here I do have some water sitting on my paper, and where the water is sitting you can see those bleeds. I'm just using the very tip of my brush to paint very simple tiny flowers. And you can see here I had quite amount of the water, so paint just bled into it. With a smaller brush I will connect some of those flowers with the main stem, and I'm not gonna paint the entire stem, but just some parts of it, making those lines broken and loose, and not every and each should be also connected. Now I'm gonna pick up a little bit more of the burnt sienna and add it to those smaller flowers, just here and there, to make it a little bit more interesting, and just to add also that other color into that flower, but just a tiny bit. Again, some splatters with clean water. Now that the paint started to dry, maybe it will create a nicer, stronger effect. And some splatters again with that darker gray mix of sepia indigo. I will also do splatter a little bit of the salt on the petals and just leave it to dry completely. When you're using salt, you do need to leave it to dry completely for the salt to work. Don't dry it with a hair dryer. And now that this is dry, I'm gonna just draw on top of it with this colored pencil, and you can see that my tip is not sharp. I did not sharpen it. I do want it to have it quite spent, because I do want those lines to be thicker, and I like how they look when my edge or top is not sharpened. So just adding a bit more of the details to those flowers, or that flower stem. And I'm gonna add one more line to few spots to emphasize that a little bit more. You can see also that I haven't followed the petal that I painted with the watercolors. I've just went outside of it, next to it. I'm just gonna add a couple of little smaller florals here with the pencil. Drawing the stem, also this one, and I'm gonna just add a few splatters with white gouache, few details, and with that we will be finishing off. So you can see this is very simple and fun to do, and even if you're a beginner, I'm definitely certain you will be able to follow this. So guys, I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button, share it, and comment. If you haven't still, please do subscribe to my channel. Check it out. There is many tutorials there. I'm sure you will find something for yourself for beginners and advanced painters. And if you want to support me and what I do even more, I do have a Patreon where you could join in, where I post regularly every week a video that it's real time with the detailed instructions. So again, thank you so much for joining me today, for painting with me, for giving this a try if you did. And I really do hope I will see you next time. Bye!